Good evening, everyone. My name is Amit. So I did the Transform Weekend in 2009. And it took Jillian only, 6 years to get, get me into YOT. And I was thinking about it. I was thinking about last year, a year ago, and it wasn't like I signed up for the year. I only signed up for a quarter, because that's how I did things, test the water. And I remember the conversation I had with her where I was like, and then I signed up for the year, but then I was like, well, Jillian, I don't know, I should just do the quarter. And she literally had to hold my hand, and she's like, it'll be okay. And, a year later, last week, I started a new job. And I was going through the same emotions of fear, and is this the right move? And I was angry, and some of the coaching from Bob, I was like, why is he making me, I was doing so well, and what's going on? And on top of that, I had to give this speech today, and I'm like, I didn't get anything out of this year. and then as the week went by, and these last few days, the work started to kick in. I started to engage more. I started to notice my fear and embrace it and start leaning into it and start hugging it and saying, okay, where is this going to lead me? And yesterday, for example, I went in to work and I spoke to my boss and said, okay, where can I help out? Where can I step up? And I had a great engaging conversation. And the work is working. And then I started to read through my check-ins from the last year, and I'm like, oh my God, there's so much to talk about, and I have so little time. So, but it was a tough year. I'll admit it. There's a lot of conflict I dealt with, from things like what I should be doing versus what I want. I'm an Indian guy, I'm 34, I should be getting married. That's what my mom tells me. Versus what I want to be, what I want and what's best for me. Just superiority. I live in fear a lot, and my historical way before YOT was to go into superiority, like I'm better than them, or I don't need them, or I can do that better, and just learning to affirm myself and be with myself, and everything that I do is either me trying to seek approval from dad, or getting away from mom. And all these things were just things that I just learned and embraced, and my relationship with my mom and dad is just way more, it's loving, but it's very scary as well. I'm bashing up against them more, setting boundaries more. And it's just like I said, I think the vision I saw for myself a year when I was reading my check-in from a year ago, where I said a vision for me was somebody who lives outside their comfort zone, is truthful, and also around him has people reach their potential. And I know I've started that journey, and I look forward to continuing with that vision. What's next for me is I'm gonna do lab. I'm gonna work out the date when I'm gonna start, hopefully in the next month or so. And I also am part of the Men's Guild, so I'm gonna be assisting in Men's Basic again. And I'm looking forward to taking all this work into my new job and just rocking it there. So, thanks.